Hey guys, my name is Dean. Welcome to Manful Yoga. In this quick video, I'm going to show you a 2-3 minute hip mobility routine that you can use to improve your hip mobility, relieve back pain, and counter what you're doing while you're in a seated position. So this is really easy to do. You don't need any equipment, no fitness experience required for this, and you'll notice an immediate improvement in your lower back and your hips after doing this. So the first pose we're going to do is called a lizard, and this is basically a really deep low lunge. So your knee is on the ground, your front leg is forward, and you're going to move it toward the outside of the mat, or if you don't have a mat, just on the carpet. I'm going to use a block, but you don't need a block for this. Block is going to go on the inside of your front foot. Hands can go on the block, and you're just going to allow your hips to sink forward. And you'll feel the stretch in the inner thigh of the front leg and also in the front of the back hip. As you're doing this, you want to focus on breathing in and out of your nose as deeply as you can. As you exhale, maybe sink in a little deeper into this. And if you don't move at all, then just allowing your muscles to relax as you hold this stretch. And then from here, the next stretch is called a pigeon. So you're going to keep this leg forward still. You're going to bring it over behind your left hand and then allow your right knee to relax toward the floor. Hi, Kaya. And then if your hips are tight, you're not going to be able to keep your shin parallel to the top of the mat. So I want you to bring that heel in toward your butt or toward your groin, and then you can allow the outer right thigh to relax toward the floor. And then just kind of let yourself sink into this. This is going to target your outer hip and your glute. So those muscles get really tight when you sit. It's important to release the tension in those muscles to help improve the way your lower back feels, to help reduce pain, and also to help prevent injury from sitting. All right, and then so that one you're going to do for both of those stretches. You can do for 30 to 60 seconds. Let's do the other side as well. Left leg comes up. Again, bringing that leg forward and then to the outside. Knee is over the ankle in the front foot. You can allow it to go a little bit more forward. That's fine. Just don't let it go way forward. And then to increase the intensity of this stretch, you're going to kind of crawl that right leg back a little bit more. I like using a block here just because it prevents me from rounding forward. So you can put a block inside the front of your inside your front foot, and then pull your chest upright, kind of tighten your belly button in, and you'll feel a really nice stretch through the front of the right hip, also maybe through the left inner thigh. And again, I'm going to hold this for 30 to 60, maybe even 90 seconds if it feels really good. And then to the next stretch, I'm going to bring my left foot across the body behind my right hand. Allow that left knee to relax toward the floor. If I feel any sort of knee tension at all or any sort of knee pain, I'm going to bring the left heel closer in toward my groin and then crawl your right leg back. Allow the left to sink toward the floor. If that's still really uncomfortable, you can put the block under your left hip, and that way you don't have to have as much hip mobility to do this, and you can allow your left hip to relax. If you're doing this and you feel like it's really intense, you want to make it a little bit easier for yourself. So bring that heel in a little bit tighter, lift your hip a little bit higher. You want to make sure that you can relax in this pose, otherwise you're not going to stretch. Your body has to be relaxed in order for that to happen. And that's it. So just a really quick, easy mobility routine. Again, you can spend 30 seconds on each pose or maybe 60 to 90 seconds on each pose. Totally up to you. I would try to aim for 60 seconds per pose. That's a good length to go for. Yes, you can do this every day if you want to. You can do it in the morning before you go to work or after you finish work in the afternoons or in the evenings. And the net result is you're going to feel a lot better in your back, your hips, your knees are going to feel better, and you're not going to have pain. You're not going to have as much pain, and you might even get rid of chronic pain in your back as a result of doing this. If you like this video, make sure to like it, leave a comment, share it with somebody if you found it really useful, and make sure to subscribe. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I put out tons of content on a very regular basis. If you want to learn more about what I do, go to manfulyoga.com. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this useful.